Hello my beautiful souls and welcome. My name is Kate. I am here today to do a pick a card reading for what your next step is. Like, what's the next point in your journey towards your highest and best self? Your highest timeline, the one that's going to bring you the most joy, the most expansion, the most healing, the most love. Okay, now we do have Archangel Raphael standing by, and he has kind of indicated to me that we are going to bring through some healing, through some hard healing, specifically through these readings. If that's something you would be interested in, you just need to signify, out loud or do an internal intention that you would like to receive that as this reading progresses. He is saying that right now there is so many blockages and constraints in our heart chakra, in our chest area, because there's a lot of fear in the world, and we are transmuting a lot of darkness into light, and a lot of that fear is coming up and it's getting caught in our own bodies, and that's a little bit too expected at the moment. There's a lot of uncertainty, there's a lot of chaos going around, so he's just saying if you would like that healing, just signify that, and that's going to come through as we do the reading. Now, the way this reading is going to work is I want you to please take a moment and choose a card that most resonates for you. I'm going to show you them close up and we'll go from there. It can be the image, it can be the colors, it can be the actual label on the card, what it says. So this one is ready but waiting. We have revolution. Sorry about the glare there. And then we have shift. I like all these energies because they all suggest shifting, changes and movement, which is really positive. And I guess on the reading of what your next step is, you do want to have the energy of movement. Okay, right, so we're gonna jump in. Okay, so if you chose pile 1 or card 1, which is ready but waiting, this reading is for you. I'm actually getting a really strong energy with this here that you may not even realize you're ready. I do feel with this group, you still maybe think there's some healing to be done. Well, yeah, that's it. That's that channel. But the thing is, you are ready for whatever this next step is, whatever this next thing is. You are ready. And it's just the fact that you think you're not ready that's actually kind of prolonging this void period or this waiting period. For some of you, there is something that's coming in for you, and I do feel very strongly that this could be a job, this could be a relationship, it could be both. I'm getting very strong financial, career, soul purpose, opportunity, endeavor. But to be honest, I'm also getting, for some of you, it's about moving locations. It is about you're waiting for clarity on how to take the steps towards moving. For some of you, I do feel like there is romance in this energy, and it can be to do with that, but I feel like before that, it's not the highest priority for you. So it could be you're looking for a new job, and by the way, there's also romance coming in, or that relationship you're looking for is coming in, but that's not the top level of priority. It's the career, the job, or the moving locations, or finding a home. That's actually the top level. So they want you to know that you are ready. This is also really important for you to understand that what's going to come at you, I feel like the opportunity that's coming for you, you may feel a bit I don't know if I'm really qualified for this. And what their advice is on that matter is go for jobs and go towards things that you would like to do. Don't stress so much about qualifications, because there's a really good chance if it's something you'd really like to do, you probably do have natural ability and skills in that anyway. So focus more on, I would really love this job. This job is going to, yes, there may be a learning curve, but I know that this is something I want to get into, so I'm willing to work hard and or work hard in like, not in a like strenuous way, but work hard in a like, I'm gonna learn, I'm gonna grow in this role, and I'm going to, maybe if I don't have all the skills needed, I'm going to learn them quickly because I have that innate natural ability for this kind of career path or this area of specialty, because you have that interest in it. Okay, a lot of the time when we enjoy something, and if it's an area of interest throughout our lives, we spend time in that world even if we're not qualified for that world. For example, say all your background is in medicine. I don't know why they're saying medicine, but we're just going to go with that. But you also really love fashion, and you really take an interest in what the latest fashions are, what's going down the catwalk, what the colors of the year are, all that sort of stuff, and you really take pride in how you dress, and you have real interest in it. So you may have no background in working in fashion, but your natural interest in it has equipped you with your own sense of style, and that is a skill that you can like adapt and you can take into that role, right? And because you want to learn, usually when we want to learn, it's amazing how quickly we can learn. Okay, they're also saying from other career areas you've been in, you have skills that can cross over. Okay, so I do feel like for you guys, I feel like some of you may be feeling like I can't apply for that job because I'm not equipped with the experience or skill set for it. But you are, okay? That's kind of what they're saying with this ready but waiting. For some of you, and this could be only one person, there is another factor, and I do feel like this could be on a relationship spectrum. There is the other person in the relationship has kind of like planted their feet and isn't moving yet. It's almost like they're procrastinating. So you're ready, and they're ready, but they're procrastinating. So it's like you're just waiting for that side of things to kind of fall together. Right, let's see what the angels have to say. Power. Study. Thank you. Okay, I feel like that's just kind of backing up what I've just said. So study came out, but study came out in reverse. And power. I'm hearing where there is a will, there is a way. And this here is just kind of going along with what they were saying about you may not have the qualifications, you may have not studied for this particular role, you may not have experience in this exact area, but that's not going to stop you getting a job that you're meant to get, because it's like what's coming in here is actually for the progression of your life path. It's actually to make you happy. It is the next step. So when something's meant for you, it will come to you. You will meet. It will be there. And sometimes what happens is, if for some reason when that thing shows up, if we're not ready for it, we may not recognize that opportunity for what it is. And that part of us that feels like we're not qualified or we're not ready for it will stop us from taking it. The good news is when that happens, if it's meant for you, whether it be a job, whether it be a creative opportunity, whether it be a relationship, it will come back around, because there's certain contracted experiences in our reality. Okay, especially very much so if it's meant to help you grow and lead you towards a path of service. Okay, now the power card here is, what I'm getting really strongly with this power card is you need to make sure that you're acting from your own innate power and you're not letting other people sway you. Okay, so I would actually say for you guys, and like I'm going to talk about jobs more because this feels very highly job related, but this can definitely integrate into a relationship sector as well. Don't be seeking advice from other people about what you're qualified for, if that makes sense. Like, so if you want to go for something, maybe just you don't need to seek out advice and like tell everyone, because what I feel like what's going to happen if you do that, they may go, oh, you know, you don't really have a background in that, are you sure that's right for you, isn't this job better for you? Or if it's a person, they're going to say, oh, are you sure you want to go there? And I feel like for some people, do you want to go there again? Because if it is, I am getting, it could be like a divine connection, a counterpart, a soulmate, a twin flame type of energy with that romance. The one who's dragging his feet, who's procrastinating, or her feet, sorry, could be he or her. So it's almost like here, so it's almost like, do you see this like storm brewing? First of all, that is her power. She can create that storm, that's amazing. But it's almost as if don't let yourself be deterred, don't let your power be taken away by maybe other people's thoughts on what you should be doing or what you can do, okay? Only you know what you can do. I'm kind of one of those people who very much, if I need to do something, I can surprise myself for what I need to do. It's like, if it's down in front of me, it's like, this is what you need to do to keep going. This is what's here. These are your choices. This is what you have to do. You just do it. It's like you buckle up, you find that willpower and you do it, right? And that's kind of like, if you take that endeavor into wherever you're going, you know that you'll be successful because you're assured of your ability to adapt, and you like, this is the path, so it will work. Like, I know that I'm going to be able to learn this or make this work or get through this challenge. So they're kind of saying just be really aware of other people maybe trying to people putting their 2 cents in where it's not really wanted or appreciated. Okay, let's grab a message from the Ascended Masters. Okay, all right, guys. So we have clear your shield, clear and shield your energy. Okay. Energy healing, and you're seeing this situation accurately. Okay, for some of you, what your next field is going to be in the healing modality. It may be in spiritual and intuitive business as well. Can you see that Eye of Horus there in the middle? So that's that's protection. That's coming in there. Look, it is Horus. I didn't even realize that. Good. It's protection that's coming in for you. But it also could be that your next step is to help people in a spiritual healing or energetic healing sense with this energy here with Merlin. I'm also getting here with Horus. Can you see that we've got the eagle there? Now, the eagle is like the king of the skies, the god of the skies. You know, it's having that, you know, the eagle is a really good animal spirit to call on when you need focus and concentration and clarity, because they say eagle eye view, right? So you get the higher perspective, you've got really clear sight about what you want, where you're going, and even if you don't have like exacts, like you don't always have to know the exact details of what you want to do, but you can have eagle eye and clarity of how you want it to feel, and you know, in that whatever it is you're going into. I also feel like this card for some reason really strongly is speaking to me of clarity in communication. So it's like what you're doing is you're having clear intention, or this energy healing here, this clear and shield your energy, is about making sure that when you're communicating to someone else, you're communicating to spirit about what you want, your intention is coming through clearly. Okay, so some of you may be having a little bit of throat chakra healing that needs to be done as well, so you can express yourself clearly. But also I feel like here it's like just it's kind of like the next step is to make sure there's no miscommunications. Now that's not completely up to you, because you know, communication is usually between at least 2 people or 2 energies, and you know, just because the way you communicate doesn't mean the other person will take it the way you mean it. And this energy here with El Morey is saying, I'm going to help you to clear your channel of communication and to make it crystal clear and protect it, so that when you communicate, or when you put intentions out, is going to go out exactly as you meant it from your heart, okay? So that's kind of the energy here. So it's like work with El More, work with those energies to make that intention that everything you're communicating, whether it be verbally or like physically to another person, or whether it be when you put your intentions out about where you want to go and what you're doing, that it's cleared and protected so that it comes through as you mean it to come through, and it's not getting interfered with. I do feel like there's a lot of protection around you. I also feel like here is you do, first of all, you do know what's coming to some extent. For some of you, not entirely how it's going to come through, but you do know that it's coming. Like, for example, you know this job's coming, you're going to be moving house, you're going to be moving location, you know that relationship is coming and you know it. But I feel like too, with this energy, it's very strong, like what's meant for you is not going to be deterred. Like, it will come in for you. Like, they want you to know that it's divinely guided and protected, okay? There is essence here of making sure that your vibration is nice and high, and to clear your chakras quite frequently, okay? Here with that, you are transmuting a lot at the moment. And like, because when you're about to step into something new, all that transmutation needs to happen of all the past energies to make sure the pathway is clear, which for you, I feel like it is, even though you're not entirely believing it yet, okay? For some of you with this study card in reverse, yeah, it's like you think, my attention's come back to this, so they want me to just speak about this briefly again. So like, you think that you need to do more study to do something, but what they're saying is you already have all of the tools you need for whatever it is you want to create, okay? You don't need to go back to school. You'll know. It will be easy. If you're meant to go back to study, that transition may be a leap of faith, but there'll be an ease about it. Everything that you're meant to go into, there will be an ease about it, okay? Okay, let's just grab the power one. That came out really quick. Empowerment. Yeah, I love this. Okay. So yeah, look, I feel like it's very similar to here with this power card. The next step now is to know that you're ready. I feel like it's a pretty clear message. Is even though you think you may not be ready for whatever's coming, you are ready. You're more ready. You're so equipped. You've been training for this for like years. I'm feeling for a lot of you. I feel like since birth, some of you have been training for whatever it is you're about to step into. It's through your natural interests and abilities and experiences that you've gone through your entire life have equipped you for whatever's coming next in your life, and whatever comes after that and after that and after that. Like, you always have everything you need to deal with the things that life throw at you, and that is what the next step is to know that, to like, it's like almost like taking a step back, taking a deep breath. Like, you know, when you come home from like a really long day at work, and you come home and you sit down on the couch or you lay down on your bed and you take a deep sigh of relief, that is that energy they want you to have. To know, one, because that's allowing the natural healing. So we're always tapped into the central sun, and we are always healing the central sun here, and we always have that stream of healing coming through us. That sense of relief and release is allowing that healing to naturally come through, but also because that you can, knowing that you can step back and know that whatever comes at me, I'm ready for it, because I do feel like what's coming is going to really change your entire realities in some ways, okay? So please don't be overwhelmed by that. I just really feel like you need to know that you're ready for whatever life is going to give you next. And for you, some of you, like I said, there's like a job and a relationship, or you're moving and there's a relationship, like there's multiple layers of it. It's not like just hitting one area of your life. It's like one area leads to other areas, or it all happens at once. So just be aware that, you know, guys, you are ready. You do have the skills you need, and you are on the right path, okay? I think that's all. I'm going to love you and leave you there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this resonated. If it didn't, pick another card, and we will see what messages come through there. If you would like a personal reading, the information is down below in my what is it called, in my description box. I also I'm quite more active on Instagram, so if you would like to follow me on Instagram, please go ahead. Sending you guys so much love. Thank you. Okay, so if you picked card 2 Revelation, this reading is for you. Now, this one makes me laugh a little bit. The energy coming through is it's really beautiful. It's really innocent in a way. Because what I'm getting is someone who's like, you keep asking for something, or you keep asking for a sign, or you're like, oh, what's next? I don't know. And I'm just seeing this image of someone, and they keep putting something right in front of your face, and then you kind of like look at it, and then you kind of look away, like you're kind of like not understanding that this thing they keep putting in front of your face is the next step, or it is the sign. Like it's like a real innocent. It's not like you're trying to ignore it. Some of you are even looking at it going, oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. And then you're like, but then you kind of like, you turn away from it again. You look like, oh, that's interesting, but you're like, oh, surely not. Or you're not even processing that thing is the thing, the next step, the sign, the message. Like, you're not getting it, and they just keep putting it in front of you. And I feel like some of you are even like, it's like you're walking down a path, and it's like they drop it in front of you, and you kind of just look at it, and then you sidestep it and you keep going. Or like for some of you, I'm seeing you're looking at your phone, you're too distracted, and they're dropping it in front of you, and you just keep sidestepping it. It's really strange. It's a really innocent, pure energy. But with this revelation card, it's like, it's almost like you're going to finally see it. You're kind of going to be realized, like, oh, all these millions and millions of signs, because some of you, I feel like it's been millions and millions, and that's like a lot. I feel like this is something that they've just been like incessantly, continuously putting in your face. You may be dreaming about it. It's like it may be coming up on signs around you, in music around you. It's just constantly there, and you haven't realized it yet, because it's almost like you're expecting it to be harder or bigger or harder, I feel like, and the fact that it's not is what you're missing. The fact that it's actually really just a sidestep and you're in it. Like, I feel like the revolution for you is, oh, I can just integrate this into my life with absolute ease. Whereas before you didn't really realize that's what was going on. Okay, right, let's see what else. I'm just getting the message to you, there's somebody around you, pile 2, who really wants your attention, but you're not giving it to them. They really want your attention. There may be, so this is coming through in a couple of ways. This could be in a romantic way. Someone really wants your attention, but there's also somebody who just like really admires you, and they really want to get to know you, and they really want to be your friend, but for some reason you're just not seeing it. Okay, let's grab a card from the angels. Angel healing for group 2, please. What's the next step, group 2, please? Okay. Yeah, manifestation. Is this one too? And miracles. Wow. Yeah, there's something you thought was there's something you thought that was going to be a lot harder than it actually is. And you don't realize, you're kind of realizing that, oh, manifesting is really easy. You've manifested this with great ease. But you don't realize it until you've kind of, it's already happened. And I feel like for you may be someone who manifests with great ease all the time, but you don't really realize it. Like, you don't even recognize the fact that, oh, I manifested that. You're like, oh, that's cool. I was just thinking about that. Or, oh, I was just wanting one of those. Or, like, you didn't really realize that's what you were doing, but what you're actually doing is manifesting. And they want you to, like, acknowledge your power to manifest, okay? Because for one, it's going to create, once you realize it and you, like, acknowledge it, you're actually going to be able to bring in more. You're going to learn how to work with that more. and you're going to bring in a lot of change in your life that you need. Bring in the change you need. I do feel like for you, there's so much green. I do feel like there is definitely heart healing needed here. So if you didn't listen to the introduction, Archangel Raphael is here offering heart healing and chakra cleansing. So if you would like that healing, please just like accept it, say yes, or like internally, externally, just say Archangel Raphael, I would love that healing, thank you so much. That's definitely coming in for you. I do feel like for you there is a bit of self-worth issues, which might be why you're not seeing the signs or seeing what you're manifesting or what you have manifested for what it is. Like you're not realizing the part you played in it, okay? Okay, sorry, that's really uncomfortable, that chest pain coming in, guys. So if you've been experiencing indigestion or chest pain, just be aware that is a block of self-worth, okay? There's part of you, I feel like, just doesn't realize how powerful you are or how worthy you are. Yeah, it's like, I feel like with this Miracles card, it's seen... This is so beautiful. They're saying it's seeing the miracle that you are. It's seeing the miracles that you create in your life and in other people's lives. I don't feel like you truly recognize the gift you are to the world and to other people. Pile number 2. But I feel like the next step is acknowledging that and realizing that. And that not in a vain or egotistical way. You know, you can still be incredibly humble and acknowledge the impact and presence you have on the world around you, okay? And that is the people, you know, that energy I got with someone who really wants to be your friend. They admire you, they want to know more about you, and they want to be more in your life, and you're not seeing that because you're just there going, oh, I'm no one special, why would they want that from me? And that's really sad. I actually feel a little bit actually quite emotional, and I do feel that congestion in the chest and that heart chakra pain. So definitely please take the time to work with Archangel Raphael or anyone you feel called to work with to clear that out and to see your beauty and to see your worth, okay? Because that is the next step for you guys, is to see how powerful you actually are. That's so amazing. I just keep looking at this lotus flower in her hand, and it's just like that energy of blossoming, and look how beautiful this image is. This is you, this is your beauty. Look how much you're creating, look how fertile she is. Look at all this abundance and magic that she's creating around her. You know, everything she touches, it blossoms. You may be a healer, like a Reiki healer or something. I did get that for the last pile as well. So, you know, the next step for you is realizing how powerful you are and how much of a gift you are to the world. Pile 2. Let's grab some messages from the Ascended Masters. Thank you. Work your magic and nurture yourself. Yeah, how beautiful is that? So that energy there is energy here of you realizing how powerful you are. There's Saint Germain. He's really good to work with for clearing your energy as well. The next step for you is realizing that how powerful of a manifestor you actually are. And taking time to maybe look at where you do not feel worthy. And like I said, working with Archangel Raphael, work with Mother Mary. She brings comfort and unconditional love and healing into your heart, into your space, so that you can bring the miracles into the world more. Because the more you realize your worth and how magical and special and beautiful you are, the more everything's going to just generate with ease for you, okay? I feel like any struggle you're having in your life is very largely because you don't realize how wonderful and beautiful you are. If you're struggling with love or romance, it could be because you are still healing these wounds of self-worth, okay? Because, you know, the first step to a healthy romantic relationship is having that healthy romantic and unconditional love for yourself. So that's really what this reading is about, what this energy is about. I'm going to grab, I feel like this is really straightforward. I'm going to grab a Sacred Geometry card. You guys also, pile 2, please Spirit, what's the next step? Yeah, that pain in my chest is lifting, which is nice. Yeah, there's just so much, you know, when you hold in all your emotion, you may need to just cry it out. You may need to purge group 2, because when you hold in all that emotion and you get that real clogged feeling in your chest, I'm getting that with you guys as well. Or I'm also hearing, what are you denying yourselves? Like, really, like, do you deny yourself something, pile two? Whether it's food, do you deny yourself certain food groups? Do you deny yourself certain luxuries? Do you deny yourself certain companies? Do you deny yourself like spending time and having fun with the people that you love? Like, all those sorts of things I'm really getting with you. It's really creating quite strong congestion in the heart chakra. Yeah, look at this, guys. Heart chakra. And, whoops. Fertility. Okay, so this fell out into the ground, so it's very strongly coming through. Once again, lots of heart chakra and throat chakra energy. Also solar plexus energy. You are stepping into your creative powers, your manifestation powers are doubling, tripling, expanding like crazy. And the only thing that's standing in between you utilizing those is your ability to recognize and accept yourself for all the glory that you are. Okay? Like, for going, I am a powerful creator. I am worthy of creating the life I want. I am worthy of having the relationships that fulfill me and make me happy and make me feel loved, and I am worthy of a job and a career that makes me happy and that I want to get out of bed for every day. I'm worthy. You know, it's okay for me to share my love with the world. It's okay for me to create miracles in the world. Like, that is what you're stepping into here. Okay, so it's basically just like opening yourself up, and the problem is when your heart chakra has blocks in it because of self-worth issues or not thinking that you're enough, it is hard to open up to the world because there's that part of you that goes, oh well, it's just me. Okay, it's almost like you might see it as being overly humble, but it's like you know, what if they don't want me? It's just me. What if I'm not enough? What if I don't? Why would that job want me? Why would that person want me? Why would that person want to be my friend? That's the energy here, and it's really heartbreaking, to be honest, because you're so beautiful and you're a divine spark in the world, and your light is important and you are important. Okay, so guys, definitely look at your look. We had throat chakra and then heart chakra on top of the deck here, underneath the deck here, which is the energies I spoke to here. So it's not only about, like, once you open this up, there's a connection. So I'm wondering, are you having problems with your chest and your throat or your neck? I'm also hearing it could be in your sinus area as well with this chakra, because these are interlinked. It's like you're not expressing all of yourself. You're not creating as much as you can, because you don't feel like that's the right thing to do. You don't feel worthy of it. Okay, so please work with Archangel Michael, Saint Germain, Mother Mary. Who else? Isis and Osiris. If that resonates, please work with them as well. They're gonna kind of like teach you how to use your manifestation powers to the next level, and to speak clearly and to discern really well. Like, discernment comes from like discerning what you should let into your life, but discernment also comes from how you speak and how you communicate to others as well. So they want to work with you with that. Okay, but I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I hope that helped. I'm sending you guys so much love. If you want a reading, or if you want to follow me on Instagram, or if you just want to send me an email, if you have any inquiries, information is all down below. Thank you so much for being here today. Sending you guys so much love. Pile 3, if you chose the shift card, this reading is for you. Okay, so the first thing I'm hearing for you guys is movement is really important right now. Things that move your body, things that generate a sweat, okay? So exercising, dancing, yoga, hot yoga, super good. Playing sport, whatever it is, something, swimming, things that like build up a sweat in your body. Saunaing is good, but I think they really want you to move your body more, to be more in your body, to be more present in your body. So yeah, things like that, really important. Going for runs, whatever it is, whatever speaks to you, go with that, okay? Because what's happening here is I do feel like one of the reasons it's so important to move is to, first of all, it's to purge out. So it's, as you build up a sweat, it's actually helping your body rid itself of toxins, of energies, of paths, like timelines that have integrated into your body that no longer need to be there. So it's really important. It's also helping you like integrate new things. So it's like it's like the act of the movement is actually assisting you shift into a newer timeline, into the next stage. Like you're physically anchoring it in through exercise. The other thing is, with exercise, it's really good at getting you out of your head, okay? Get you out of your head and into your body. And that's kind of where they need you to be, because you're going to connect more with your instinctual flow, which is going to help you know which steps to move forward. It's also going to mean if you're out of your head, you're not thinking about things. It clears the path for your angelic and your celestial teams to come in and actually rearrange things and help move things around, okay? If we're like, okay, so it's like, you know when they say that expression, it's like watching paint dry, and you know it just takes forever for anything to happen because you just focusing on it. That is the same as it here. So they're kind of like trying to shift your focus away from what it is you're trying to create, or what you're worried about, or what you're trying to manifest. Because if you're sitting there staring at it, it will be like trying to watch paint dry, and it will feel like it's taking forever. So part of this as well is like, it's shifting your focus, because part of manifesting is to go, this is what I want to create, this is what my heart's calling for, I know it's coming into being, and boom, and leaving it, shifting your focus and moving away, and then going through all the things that come at you to help you get to that point. Because usually when we're manifesting, we have to clear other things to make room for it. So it's definitely about shifting your focus as well, okay? For some of you too, so for some of you I'm hearing too, there's a bit of a lack mentality that also needs to be shifted for you. Exercise, this is going to be very prominently about exercise and moving your body, I feel, because it's going to help you get out of your head so you're not focusing on it. Also, when you feel grounded, when you're grounded in your body, you actually are in your mental space less, okay? It's like your energy centers are all open, and your energy and your focus is more dispersed, and you feel calmer. So that's really important, so that when you're not focusing on the lack, okay, or anything you're anxious about, you're just going through them. You're not even just going through the motions, you're connecting to it, but you're in your body, you're in the moment, you're in the present, okay? And that actually clears up space for what you're trying to integrate in and the new to come in, okay? Let's see what else the angels want to say about pile 3 shift. What's the next step? Soulmate. Oh, that's beautiful. There's one more card that wants to come out to you guys. Thank you. I knew, what a shock. I was going to say, so some of you, what you're trying to anchor in is a romantic counterpart, okay? A soulmate, a twin flame. And they are coming in, okay? So for thank you. Sorry. They just like got really chirpy. They got really, really chirpy, and there was like a lot of energy coming in there, and I feel like a lot of people were like asking me questions and trying to talk all at the same time. And you are focusing far too hard on this. This is what the focus needs to be shifted off. Shift it off, focusing on who, when, how, why. Just stop. You need to like take your energy, especially if like this is someone you have a really strong connection with, like a counterpart, like a twin flame, where you have that you are one soul, 2 bodies, and you have that telepathic, energetic connection. It's like you need to pull your energy out and you need to shift your focus, because when you first of all, it's distracting to the other side of the relationship, but also because you're first, it's going to feel longer if you keep focusing on it. They're saying you need to draw your attention off it, shift it, and onto what needs your attention right now. And it's through the physical movement and being in your body that it's actually going to help you do that, okay? You are manifesting this. This is coming in. Don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. You don't have to. It's just going to be there. It's literally like, you may think right now, because you're focusing on it so much, there's no way that I'm going to be surprised by this. Like you're always like half expecting it, half anticipating it, because you're manifesting it. But the thing is that you need to shift out of that energy and shift into just being in you and focusing on you and being in the present moment, because it is going to surprise you. No matter how ready you think you're going to be for this, and you will be ready, or else it wouldn't be manifesting or coming in. No matter how much you're going to predict this coming in, it's still going to catch you off. It's going to catch you off guard, because it's only when you shift your energy onto yourself and out of this headspace that it's actually going to come in. So it's like literally think of it like this. So you could be thinking about this, for say what? So you're awake for let's just say 23 hours in the day. It's that 1 hour in the day when you're not thinking about this, that something about this is going to show up in your life. Whether it's a message, where the person shows up, where synchronicity, a sign about it shows up. It's in that one little bit of time that you're not focusing on it that's actually going to be able to come in, because there's room to come in. When you over focus on something, it's like you're standing in the doorway, blocking the passageway for the thing you want to come in. Okay, so it's like, yeah, I want to come in, but you're standing in the doorway, so I can't get through the doorway. That's the kind of energy. But they want you to know. And I feel like you really need to burn off this mental energy. Like, I'm talking so fast, so much is coming through. So you really need to get out of your head, okay? You need to get out of fear of you not having this. You need to just step aside. They're saying we are deliberately withholding information from you because you're obsessing too much. You're too much in it. Like, we're deliberately holding information from you. We're actually leaving you in a place of guessing on purpose, okay? So, do what you need to do to shift your energy out, okay? Okay, I feel like pile 2 could very much resonate with, if you're resonating with this, you also need to watch pile 2, okay? Okay, let's grab a message from the Ascended Masters for pile 3, please. That's too many. Water, lots of water. Yeah, look, you guys are filtering out so much. There is a whole heap of energy that needs to be purged and filtered out. So lots and lots and lots of water. If you're exercising, of course, you also need lots of water. Oh my gosh, look. And twin flame. Lots of water, guys. You're transmuting a lot, and you're shifting into the next chapter of your journey in your life. It is assured, but you need before that's coming in, you're processing a lot of things and shifting a lot of things and releasing a lot of things within you. So that's why this exercise in the water is so important. Also, we're exerting a lot of energy focusing on it. So there's definitely just shift your energy out of there. But twin flame, guys, that's just confirmation for me that, I've been saying about this counterpart, this soulmate energy. We have soulmate and twin flame. Oh my god, how beautiful is that? So don't stress about it. It will just be. It will be when it is. And you will be like, oh, what the hell? Where did you come from? Because you're so busy being distracted. That's what they want it to be. You're so busy focusing on you and making yourself feel good and working towards your goals and your career and feeling awesome. Actually, pile 1 could also resonate. I feel like pile 2 and 1 could also tie into this message. Some of you all 3 with these readings. So you need to shift your focus away from what you want to manifest and just onto you, knowing that it's coming, it's assured, it's written, okay? I'm going to grab... Is there anything else about that? Your counterpart can feel you over-analyzing, over-focusing, okay? So just shift your energy away. It's like they're going, please, 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 please. I know I'm coming, I'm figuring this out, okay? It bogs them down, so you just need to release your energy. Right, let's grab a final card from the Sacred Geometry deck for pile 3, please, Spirit. I'm so excited to see. I'm actually so excited to see what this card is. Is this the one? Authority. We want one more. Okay. Okay, sorry, there is one more, but I want to talk about this one really quickly first. They're saying here that you're both answering to a higher authority here, and that authority is God, Source, Creator, whatever you resonate with. So you need to make sure you're integrating that part into your life, okay? So you need to make sure that you're connecting to your higher self, and honoring the needs and wishes of your higher self, and your soul, because that's an integral part of a divine connection. It's like a triangle. It's like you, them, and source creator God, okay? So it's really important that you understand that there's also divine timing and divine schemes and like timelines and things at play here, and there is this authority, there is this this need for you to understand that there's a higher game, there's a bigger game here at play, if you will. This is also taking accountability for where you're directing your energy, and it's a little bit of a self-mastery energy, okay? So when you feel yourself slipping back into over-focusing, you need to consciously pull yourself back out of that and consciously shift your energy, shift your focus, okay? And I really feel like exercising is going to help, guys. So one more of these. Yes, that's the one, magic. You already know. The problem may be that you just know. You know, and that's why you're over focusing, because you know it's coming in. Okay, we have the magic card here, okay? The advice to you guys moving forward is to see this connection and this journey as magic. Bliss out in little synchronicities. Bliss out in the things you feel in every single moment. Bliss out on it. Bliss out in the synchronicities, the coincidences, the messages. Bliss out on those moments where you do feel your counterpart, and that joy that brings, that non-attached joy, okay? Because it is magic, okay? You are so incredibly powerful that you can get in your own way, okay? So you need to recognize that you wouldn't be feeling the way you feel if you were not meant to feel the way you feel, okay? And they want you to just take a deep breath and bliss out in the moment, okay? Bliss out, guys. It's all coming together. It's going to be amazing. It is amazing. You need to kind of see that it is already amazing. In this very moment, this journey is amazing. It is magic. And you need to view it as magic and understand that it is like magic to us humans here on the 3D world, because we see everything so linear, when the fact is that there's parts of this journey that just aren't going to make any sense, and it is going to be like magic. Like, this will just come together as if by magic, but you do need to just shift your energy off the focus of your counterpart so much and the worrying about this, and focus on you and moving your body and being in the present moment, okay? It's all coming together. Stay hydrated. You've got this. I love you. If you'd like a reading, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, all information is down below. Please like, subscribe. Like I said, part 1 or 2 or both could resonate with you with this as like a tie-in. But so go back, watch those if you want. But otherwise, until next time, look after yourself. Enjoy the moment. Bliss out, guys. Sending you so much love. Mwah.